Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here, Park Avenue Trading. Here is the update from the Sunday market analysis. Hope you guys have been following along because there was some really good pips to be made. Incredible how euro dollar reacted off of the levels that I said it was going to react, plus sterling yen as well. And even good old sterling dollar itself, how it stayed in the trading range because of the crosses. So please go, if you haven't watched the previous Sunday market analysis before the open, go back and do that. Write down the levels, then check out to see what happened over the past couple of days in the marketplace, and you're going to be really astounded about how these levels are really reactionary. And I'm going to give you some new levels today, so you're not going to want to miss it. So stay till. It's a little bit long. It's about 21 minutes long. I know I get a little bit long-winded, but I want to give you guys the proper levels. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like the video, give me the thumbs up, because YouTube loves the thumbs up, and make sure you ring the bell, because that's going to basically alert you to new market analysis that's coming out. Look forward to talking to you guys again on Sunday when we do another market update. If the markets get crazy though, I will do another update, maybe Friday or Thursday, maybe tomorrow or Friday. We'll see how the market is. The market's been very, very slow. And again, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Also, please write some comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking. What do you want to know? Do you want me to cover some other currencies? Be happy to do that for you. And remember, always enjoy the party, but dance near that door, man. Cheers. Okay, welcome everyone. Hi, friends. Don't forget, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. YouTube loves those thumbs up. Help me get some more subscribers, because I only have a measly 141 of you guys right now. But I hope that you have been paying attention, because we've had some really good calls. And we're going to keep it up, because what I do is make good calls. That's my thing, man. So just to recap what we said on Sunday before the open. This is the close on Wednesday. It's 5:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Waiting for good old Tokyo to come on in. On Sunday, I said, and we're going to start with dollar yen, and I promise I'm going to try to change the charts, because I don't really need to look at charts, because I look at like my pre-calculated levels, and they're on paper, and I use an old calculator to do it, because like one of my clients / students said to me, he goes like, you know, I hate to say, but you do all these manual calculations. You can just do it real easy with, you know, some tools on the chart. I'm like, yeah, but I'm vintage 1965. So I'm not too great with that stuff. I just know how to calculate manually. All right, let's get right to the analysis now. Enough with that nonsense. I said on Sunday that dollar yen had resistance at 110.82. And I said it needed to break up and close up and open above 110.82 to drive us to the next level, like 111.65. I also said that there was support, ultra short-term support at 109.70. Now, what occurred was, you know, play-by-play action was that the marketplace basically came off and fell to 110.02 before it started to move back up. Now, I didn't give you guys any type of system to buy it, you know, how do you buy this thing? But because that's not, you know, my job is really basically to give you the levels in this little YouTube channel. It's not basically tell you how to do it, but it was a 28-point risk. If you just, or even say if you bought 110.10 or 110.15 with a stop on an open below 109.70, you're in pretty good shape. The market then rallied up directly to 110.79, which is, let's see something. Can I get an annotate thing here so I can get like a little, yeah, I want to use this little spotlight thing. Came up right to this level right here. And look at this push down right from where the resistance was called. Didn't even get a chance to touch it. I think it was 110.79. We said 82, and boom, boom, nice push down. So this trade alone, this trade was, there was no excuse not to take this one if you were patient enough to wait for the 110.80 level. And, so the R value risk was like, say 15 pips. What I mean by 15 pips is like, we said an open above 110.82 could cause more strength. And when you have a marketplace that's like this, it just doesn't jump up straight away because you've been slowly grinding higher. It's not like it did this and it was never up here. So act like it was never here. It moved down, or it did this move down, and then you had a propulsion bang that went up over it. Well, that would create a movement back down to the old resistance line, and then it'll punch back up. But you didn't have that. You had a constant grind higher, really, really slow grind higher, and then the marketplace collapsed. So let's say this was a 15 pip risk. That means 1R was 15 pips. So if I take 110.73 and I go 0.15 out, 1R was 110.58. And then I take another 15 pips out, 2R was 110.43. And then 0.15 out, 3R was 110.28. It never made 3R. It basically went down to, like, I think 110, well, almost went to 110.31. Okay, so that was a 3R gain. So let's say you got 3R out of that, and let's say you have the ability to trade 50,000. I don't know what your account is. You always have to trade based on what your account value is. You shouldn't be risking more than 3% of your account value. Some of you guys here, really small accounts. Oh my God, I got a $500 account. What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Because everything is relative, and percentage gains are percentage gains. So, you have to take everything for what it is. You got to slowly build up your account, and I'm sure if you have a very small account and you went completely crazy with it, trading way too large, you've probably been funding that account a few times already. So that's a pretty good bet to take. So on Sunday, we were talking about the crosses, and we're going to get into that in a second. But, let's move on. So where is dollar yen now? Well, dollar yen is basically the same. Okay, there is still support at 109.70. A breakdown, an open below 109.70 would yield 109.53, which is not very far away. And an open below 109.53 opens up the way to 109.06 and the 108.80 main support. Right now, dollar yen is still pretty, in my opinion, and this is just an opinion, and opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. It's still kind of in a bid mode. I think it's still going to try to attack that 110.82, and then it'll make a decision. The reason why I say it is because it did a classic kind of a reversal, but it didn't go down that far. So it's leading me to believe there's still some players here that are buying it. And most likely, again, they're using it for the vehicle of the cross, kind of like they don't want to show their hand in sterling dollar. So the major players will buy dollar yen and pin sterling dollar at a price, say 138, say 60, which is kind of like a median price of where it's been. And they use dollar yen to drive sterling yen up. They're trying to play the game of poker without showing their hand. If they were straight, I want to buy sterling yen, and I want, sterling yen is going to really rock. Well, what they're going to do is dollar yen will either slowly grind up, and sterling dollar will be moving much higher very quickly. It would have broke 139.09 already, and been close to 140. So what would that make? Let's just extrapolate what the cross would have been. I mean, 1.39, let's say 139.15 multiplied by 110.35. That makes sterling yen like 153.55, just breaking out. Because we need to get above 150. Actually, that's the point we got to get above, like 153.45. And open above that opens its way. So knowing the crosses and how to calculate crosses is important. Extrapolate different stuff. So let's go to euro dollar. Let's find euro dollar. Eurodollar is right here. Okay. We had the point at, and let me move this one down if I can. I think I have to, let me open it up, and pull this down if I can. Yeah, I can. That's pretty cool. Right here. 117.51. So an open below 117.51 on an hourly basis, basically showing weakness. Eurodollar should go down to 117.04. I also said that it needed to open above 117. I think I said 86. 117.86. That's changed a little bit now. We need basically now to open up. Let me just check my notes here. Okay, so we had support at 117.04. It's really still, now it's moved a bit, you know. Let me do a quick calculation. Let me put this on pause so you guys don't get bored and click off. Okay, so quick calculation shows now we need an open above 117.64 now to kind of lock in this 117.09 low. So here it was. We said an open on an hourly basis will drive the euro dollar down to 117.04. I also said that, I think I said 118.81. It needed to open above 118.81 at that time in order to show strength to push higher. So the risk was 117, open below 117.50, stop 81. So that's 30-point risk. Okay, a 35-point risk. Let's say, 30-point risk. It never threatened it. I mean, it went to 70, 117.70, and then it collapsed straight down to 17. Wow, did it go down to 117.05? Oh, come on, did it really? Okay, so it went 1 pip to the support, 2 pips away from the support. If you did not take that trade, well, I don't know. I mean, because basically you had maybe had a 15-point risk. An open below 117.04, and you would have been looking, for lower levels. Okay. But it rallied straight up from that point. That's worth right now, 36 pips. I mean, it's not great, but if you were in the trade, now you're just waiting to see. Now you're managing the money, saying, okay, I'm putting my stop at my entry, and if I can open above, like Tom says, 117.64, then I got a shot at 118.17 is the next level. An open above 118.17 is going to drive us to 118.81 for a pretty big resistance point, 118.81. Because right behind that's like 119.10 or something like that. But so that's the play right there. I gave you 2 trades already. You had, say, 60 pips in the pocket, or 70 pips in the pocket, something like that. That's not bad at all. All right, so here we are at the euro dollar. Again, support still remains 117.04. If it opens below, if it turns and opens below 117.04, the next level supports 116.60. 116.60. So those are your targets. An open above 117.64 is going to yield 117.64 will yield 118.17 will be the next target, profit target. If it opens above 118.17, your next profit target is 118.81. If it opens above that, then it's going to attack 119. So that's where we stand with Eurodollar right now. All right, let's move on to good old sterling yen. I opened it up saying that there was an original ultra short-term support at 152.80. So I'm just going to put this guy right here, 152.80. I also said there was main support at 152.15, but again, there was also ultra short-term support at 152.60. Market basically came down to kiss 152.60 and then rally immediately up. And I said you had to get above 153. I think I said 45, or 153.40 something. Let's say 45. And that was basically, the next level of resistance right here. And so if you would have been quick enough to buy 152.60 60s, you quickly had a chance to get out, say 152, 153.20. I'm not going to say you got out at the top because everybody's waiting, and you escaped at 20. That's a 50-point gain, 50 pips. And it's still in play. Right now, it's still in play. So the support is still 152.60. We need to break above and open above 153, say 45. Okay, let's go 153.50. Let's say 153.50. A break above 153.50 is going to drive us to 154.10. If we open above 154.10, it's not going to be straight away. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of grinding back and forth. You're looking at 155.15 again. So it's going to open up that 155 can of worms again, and that's going to, all hell's going to break loose because a lot of people are short this thing. A lot of people now. The reason I was talking about before is that they were using the dollar yen as a means of sterling yen. So they don't want to show their hand to the people that aren't in the club. It's a big club, as George Carlin would say, and guess what? You ain't in it. Neither am I anymore. So they're trying to hide their sterling yen buys right now. Now, I don't know if they're going to be right. They just did, I mean, who's they? That they are the institutional players. They're basically messing around with dollar yen and for the vehicle of the cross of the sterling yen and the euro yen. And that, that's my opinion. Okay. Doesn't mean that's absolutely right. So, all right. So we did euro dollar, we did dollar yen, we just did sterling dollar. Now we can go good old sterling dollar. Sterling dollar right there. Okay. The levels are still there, 139.08. And so sterling dollar. There's now support at 137.80. Okay. The market came down to, did it do that today? Wow. I was away, so I didn't see. 137.80 was support. I didn't have that support on Friday. I mean, on Sunday. I have to go back and listen. I don't know where I said the support was, but the support's 137.80 right now. That's where it comes in, which is right here. Okay. If it can open above 137.80, then it's going back to like 136, say 45, 136.40. Okay. If it opens below that, it's going to 136 to figure, which is an important point. But right now, what we need to happen in sterling dollar, it needs to open above 139.10, which is this level right here. If it opens above 139.10, it could rally 139.80. If it comes up here and can't get through, well, that's a good sale level to bring it back and try to buy it back at 138.60 again. Again, you need to watch follow through. And what I mean by follow through is if a marketplace, you'll see this happen a lot. Let me see something here. If I can, no, hang on. I think I can do it with this thing. See if it'll let me do it. Yeah. Okay. So let's just take this point. Let's say marketplace comes up and it grinds up to here. It's above the level. And then the next bar opens here and then immediately does one of these guys and then does one of these guys and then boom, boom. There was no follow through. So a follow through would have been, let me do this. I'm getting real sophisticated trying to draw on here. Okay. Follow through, let's say, I'll just go from here. Follow through would be, whoop, okay. There. Okay. Boop. 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 Like that. There's your follow through. Okay, that's what follow through looks like. You break above it, you close above it, it comes down and touches it, uses it as a point. Like everybody's like, gotta buy it over here, and then boom, goes up. Okay, so there's your follow through. Got to always watch follow through. Follow through is very important. Okay, so, all right, so that's a good old sterling dollar. Now, what do I need? I didn't even go to the euro yen the last time. All right, so let's go to euro yen. That's a bad boy. This thing has been just really just grinding. All right, so new levels in euro yen. All right, an open. Wow, it's far away. And see, okay, let me do a quick calculation. All right. Okay, so quick calculation. There is ultra short-term support right here, 129.61. If we can open them below 129.61 with follow through, probably going to try 129.12. There's longer term support 128.59, but the closest support I have is 129.61. If we can open above 130, the figure, probably going to go up to 130.56. If you get above 130.56, open above it again with follow through, then it's 131.10. So those are the levels right now. So the ultra short-term support, 129.61, and open below 129.61, you got to watch the follow through. Your drive us down to 129.12. If it skids through 129.12, there's main support at 128.59. And then if we open above 130, the figure, we're going to 130.56, and open above 130.56, we're going to 131.10. So that's the analysis I have right now for you guys. Probably do another one on Sunday. Look forward to talking to you then. And again, always enjoy the party, dance near the door. Cheers.